4 stations. Each station has either a pyramid, a countdown, or a superset. For example, this one is going to be back and shoulders. It's a landmine row and a landmine press. And it's going to have a countdown, like a pyramid, on one arm and then the other. Okay? So this is how it looks. So if I'm going to do my landmine row, I often like to do opposite leg forward, so I have a clear run here. Notice how I kind of angle in toward it. I'm not staying totally like to the side. I like to angle, I almost have it like where it comes up in front of my hip. I'm going to row here, like this, and then I'm going to do 5 rows, then I'm going to pivot. So now I'm in a perfect position for an isolated press for 5. Then I'm going to pivot back. 4 rows. And we're going to dance. 4 press. Then we're going to pivot. 3, 3, 2, 2, and then the last one will be a row, and as you row up, you flip and press for 1. So it's not like a row and then crank it and flip it, because then you're going to think, do I go down, do I twist? No. Pull it, flip it, press. That's 1. That's what you alternate. You have 5 at the end. Okay? So it's just like a constant motion. So you are rowing as you're going to turn it. So that's how you can think about that way. Gosh, I'm tired from that demo. All right, so you're going to do all on one side, and then do the pyramid on the other side. And we have 12 minutes here. Hopefully we get 2 to 3 full pyramids in. Okay? All right, moving on over. We have chest and biceps. All right, so we have a stability ball chest fly. And you guys know I am a big neck support. I love your neck supported when we do exercises. You know, we're really not trying to work abs, doing me a straight it. So when you walk out, I want your neck rested, butt's up. I don't want this. Don't let it sag. Keep your core solid. It also helps you stay balanced. All right. Whenever you get on this feet too close, you're going to be a little more wobbly. So get them wide. Hold your mouth there. When I go right above my chin, make sure I'm below it. Don't let this creep over your face, right? So draw your line here. Once you're here, give me a slight bend those arms. Loose fingers. Open up nice and wide. Let it sink and stretch. And then pull with that chest muscle to close. Okay, so you're pulling from here. Don't just bounce and swing off the ball or the back of your arms. Once you're here, take a pause, think, and you lift. All right, so that way you kind of think about pulling with this muscle right here. All right, so you have 10 flies. Then you'll come up. 10 wide curls, drop those shoulders all the way down. Get all the way down, don't just stop. Get all the way down, that nice full range of motion. And then the iso arm all offer, you want to stand. So an offering, okay, first this is a serve. This is something that we do all the time. An offering is bottom up as you bring your pinkies together. It's a chest exercise, right? So slight bend of my arms up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go offer on an angle. 2, 3, 4. Yes, alternating. Okay? So we're going to do 10 of them. All right? So 3 exercises. Fly, wide curl, all offer. Done. All right, here. This one will have to play because of your height. Depending on your height is where you're going to be positioned. This is going to be a skull crusher off the cable tower and the bench. All right, so the first exercise, hardest part honestly is going to find where you want to, how you want to get into this, okay? You can also have a friend load you. Oftentimes I'll grab with 2 hands, use the bench, slide down, and here. Sometimes you might not be able to go all the way down and just fully sit because you're going to hit. Okay, you might need to come up a little bit. You'll find your happy place. Elbows are in, pushing it straight up to the ceiling, just like this. More, I would say not to the ceiling. I would say more on an angle like that, right? So I'm kind of facing what the mats. So hinge and straight. But the only thing is I'm not going to pull my elbows forward, at least not yet. Okay. So first the skull crusher is just hinge the elbow. The second one is a pull over. Now you might need to slide down more, and you're going to do straight arms like this. All right? So the pullover is going to work more of the back. Right there. Okay, so this, you should feel triceps, right? That's that hinge. Then a pullover, you want to feel triceps gripping into the back. All right, so it's a subtle difference, but it's a big change in what you feel. All right, and the last one is a curl, right? So you can do these, right? This is going to be before with leaning forward, but I think you guys didn't like the way it felt in the back, your arms or your elbows. So you could just hold it here, but keep that hammer. We're gonna do wide, now we're gonna rotate in, so like that. Just as long as the elbows have room. All right, so that is your back bi. And here, I should say tri-bi. Here we have our drop set lateral raises, and then drop set tricep kickbacks. So, say we're gonna have a ton of dumbbells on the floor by the time class is done, you'll see. All right, so let's take these three. All right, let's say these three. All right, what we're gonna do is I have 8 reps of everything. So, for my pitchers of water, I'm gonna go 8 right here. I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna go 8. All right. Then we're gonna go to kickbacks. All right. So you can choose to go up or down the pyramid. I don't care what direction you like. You can play. Would you like to go heavy to light or light to heavy? Kickbacks would be like this. 8. Right. Then hike up those elbows. 8. And then the last one for 8. So shoulders and triceps. Any questions? Awesome. Take a station.